Lesson 1-10, Equations and Their Solutions. Make sure you write the title and then your name and the date. A lot of you are forgetting to put the line down the side and the line under the title. The essential question: how do you determine if a number is a solution to an equation? So we've been talking a lot about expressions, and today we're going to start talking about equations. Our learning target is I can determine whether a number is a solution of an equation. There are two vocabulary words. Make sure they go in your vocabulary section. The first one is equation. It would go under the E because it starts with E. An equation is a mathematical statement in which two expressions are equal in value. It has an equal sign. And here's solution. Solution starts with S, so it will go under S in your vocabulary section. A solution in an equation is the value of the variable that makes the statement true. Ella has 22 CDs. This is 9 more than Kay has. This situation can be written as an equation. An equation is a mathematical statement that two expressions are equal in value. An equation is like a balanced scale. So here they're showing you an example of a scale. We have the left expression, and that was the number of CDs that Ella has, 22. And here we have the right expression, and that was 9 more than K has. So here they use J to represent K, and then plus 9. Now, the equal sign goes in between these two expressions. Just as the weights on both sides of a balanced scale are exactly the same, the expressions on both sides of an equation represent exactly the same value. When an equation contains a variable, a value of the variables that makes the statement true is called a solution of the equation. So here we see 22 is equal to J plus 9. J is equal to 13 is a solution because 22 is the same as 13 plus 9. But if we were to say J was 15, that would not be a solution because 22 is not the same as 15 plus 9. Now, right here it says reading and math. The symbol with the equal sign with a slash through it means is not equal to. Example 1. Now you should be writing that example 1, and you should write the directions. Determine whether the given value of the variable is a solution. You should write A, and then 18 is the same as S minus 7, and here we're going to test if S is 11. So the first thing we're going to do is put a line directly under the equal sign. Okay, so this shows us that whatever we do on one side, we must do to the other. So this side, we're going to say is 18. And on this side, we're going to test, instead of S minus 7, we're going to try 11 minus 7. And then we figure that out. 11 minus 7 is 4. And 4 is not the same as 18. So we would say 11 is not a solution. Then we look down here for B, and B says W plus 17 is the same as 23, and they want us to test if W is 6. So underneath the equal sign, we'll put a line to show that one side has to be the same as the other. We know over here we have to get 23, and on this side, instead of W plus 17, I'm going to do 6 plus 17 is 23. So we can say that, yes, 6 is a solution because we got 23 on both sides. Example 2. So you need to write example 2 and then these directions. Tyler wants to buy a new skateboard. He has $57, which is $38 less than he needs. Does the skateboard cost $90 or $95? Now the first thing we need to do is write an equation. to find the price of the skateboard. If S represents the price of the skateboard, then we would have to take whatever the price is and subtract 38, and that has to give us 57. So I'm going to start with that equation here, and I'm going to test 90. So they gave me a number here, 90 to test. So I'm going to write the equation S minus 38 is equal to 57. And I'm going to try 90. So 90 minus 38, and I'm going to put the line down underneath my equal sign, 57. Now, if 90 works, then I will have 57 on both sides. But 90 minus 38 is 52, and 52 is not the same as 57. So I would say no to 90. Then I'm going to look down here at 95, and I'm going to do the same thing. I want to see, instead of S minus 38 is equal to 57, I want to try 95. So I'm going to do 95 minus 38 and see if that will give me 57. I'm going to put my line down because whatever I get on one side I need to have on the other. So I know this side should be 57. And 95 minus 38 is, in fact, 57. So that means, yes, 95 would be a correct solution. So if I look back at the original problem, we can determine that the skateboard costs $95. Example 3. Which problem situation best matches the equation? So this is what we're going to be referring to right here. 3 multiplied by x plus 4 is equal to 22. And then they give us two situations. So we have situation A and we have situation B. You can just go ahead and write situation A and then situation B. And you should be following along and writing what I have in blue. So we can see for situation A, Harvey spent $22 at the gas station. He paid $4 per gallon for gas and $3 for snacks. How many gallons of gas did Harvey buy? So here we need to take X, which is representing the number of gallons of gas that Harvey bought, and multiply it by 4. So we would have, in this case, 4x plus the $3 of snacks he bought would have to be $22. Now, if we look back at the equation, that doesn't match. This equation says we have to take 3 multiplied by the variable. In situation B, Harvey spent $22 at the gas station. Okay, so these two are the same. But here, he paid $3 per gallon for gas and $4 for snacks. How many gallons of gas did Harvey buy? So in this case, we would take 3 multiplied by the number of gallons, add on $4 for snacks, and that would give us our total of $22. So we can conclude that situation B best matches this equation right here of 3x plus 4 is equal to 22. We're ready for our summary. We're going to look back at our essential question, which is how do you determine if a number is a solution to an equation? So to determine if a number is a solution to an equation, first you substitute the variable with the given number. Then you follow order of operations to simplify each side. If the two sides are equal, the number is a solution. If the two sides are not equal, the number is not a solution.